Good afternoon. My name is Mark Gruen with Renze Seeds. We are in eastern Nebraska today in a plot. This plot has 36-inch rows and planted at 28,650. So even in 36-inch rows, we got decent squeezing of the plant population as far as side-by-side goes, and we can check ear flex capability even in a population as light as 28,650. We are looking at 5R 383. Renze will be selling the 3383 Smart Stack version for 2012. The 5R 383 was basically the honey of 2011. Across Iowa, across Nebraska, into eastern Kansas, it was a trial topper. It does have a white cob, so for those of you who find it difficult to get the corn off a white cob, I would anticipate that the harvest moisture of this would need to get down around 17 or so, and at that point normally the cob hardens up and the kernels come off very well. Ear shape and ear size, it's got above average ear length and decent girth out to the end. For disease defense scores, we have a 7 for gray leaf spot, which is decent, and we have a 7 for Gossa's wilt. So for Gossa's wilt, if you're going to put this in corn on corn in heavy Gossa's country, which runs from Broken Bow and south and north from there and on east, actually into Indiana, but not that heavily across Iowa yet in Indiana. But if you're in Nebraska and you're going corn on corn with this, and there was heavy Gossa's pressure the year before, this would just be okay for that situation. It wouldn't be great for that situation. So try to place it in those areas of fields that do not have a strong history of Gossa's wilt. As far as east-west goes, irrigated in central Nebraska, starting at Broken Bow and moving south from there down to south central Nebraska, irrigated, and a final pop of 33 or 34 should be plenty for this thing that does have decent flex. On east throughout, as you move toward eastern Nebraska, I think it'll be strong on dry land as you approach eastern Nebraska and approach the river, and on across Iowa, and I anticipate this to be strong also in eastern Iowa and southeast Iowa. North-south movement, I think it'll have just okay northern movement. I would think you could take it up to where hybrids of the 110-day maturity are normally planted, and south I would anticipate this moving into Missouri and eastern Kansas. So there is 5R 383, and next year we will sell it as Renze 3383 Smart Stack.